Answer me this. If you could boil the Roblox community down into a single word or phrase, what would you say? It's a difficult question, right? You could pluck any piece of Roblox media out of the air and say, yeah, this is Roblox. This is what Roblox is meant to be. But if I'm being honest, that wouldn't even scratch the surface of what else Roblox has to offer. Since its very inception, this has been the single piece of the puzzle that's been missing: Roblox's fractured identity and lack of culture. Take any game out on the market right now. 9 times out of 10, that game will have one unified fanbase and one unified culture surrounding it.
What? No, dude!
Think of gaming like a map, where each island in the world is a different gaming community. This logic can be applied to really any game except Roblox. Tackling Roblox's culture has been challenging, but I think I've actually gotten pretty close to an answer. You see, for a long time, Roblox games have been directly inspired or just ripped off from other popular games. Murder Mystery 2, and really the entire genre of murder games, was taken directly from Gmod back in 2013. Meanwhile, Forsaken is basically just Dead by Daylight with Roblox characters. You get the picture. Inherently, this isn't really a bad thing. Roblox used to be all about learning elementary game dev above anything else, and their entire branding was powering imagination. But this led to some external side effects that no one has really ever talked about. Because Roblox was basically this melting pot of ideas with every genre of game from FPS to collectathon, it caused the site to have basically zero culture. Up until around a year ago, there was no Roblox community. Rather, several smaller communities that existed in and around specific Roblox games. The Arsenal community was separate from the Pet Simulator community, which was separate from the Deepwoken community. And while most players were in multiple different communities, none of them ever really meshed with one another or did any sort of collaborating. This sucks, as collabs bring communities together and exposes them to new game concepts and ideas. Other than some funny one-off moments throughout Roblox's history, none of this community engagement was ever really present on the site. But that all changed around a year ago, not because of one specific game per se, but more because of a larger cultural shift on Roblox. I've mentioned the metaverse before. Really, I've mentioned how bad the metaverse was for Roblox before. Events that literally not a single person cared about, ugly and disgusting R-throw packages that literally nobody bought, and website changes that left people baffled and upset. Hell, the metaverse is what single-handedly caused me to quote-unquote quit Roblox back in 2022. But with all of the negatives that the metaverse brought, including Roblox stock losing most of its value, it's my belief that it also caused some quite interesting side effects, the most important of which being me and my entire YouTube channel. Please subscribe. I will die in exactly 2 seconds if you don't. Please, I'm withering away as we speak. Hindsight is 2020, but if you look back on the outrage that the metaverse received, it's actually a good thing to see. If Roblox players, and more specifically Roblox developers and creators, rolled over and accepted that Roblox would look like this forever, it might still look like that to this day. But they didn't. In an incredible act of defiance against Roblox corporate, creators began to embrace old Roblox ideas and aesthetics. Some may argue that this style is overdone slop, but if you ask me, it's a silent protest against modern Roblox and everything it stands for. The rebirth of this retro style did a number of things on Roblox. Firstly, all of the kids who created their accounts post-metaverse were introduced to a much different, much more interesting version of the site. And this is an objective fact. Old Roblox looked way more intriguing than new Roblox. You really can't argue with that. The second thing it did was limit what developers could actually put in their games. They had to adhere to old Roblox, right? That's the trend. They couldn't just use things from other external games because that wouldn't really fit the theme. And while yes, I know that old Roblox had a lot of stolen IP as well, it wasn't the defining trait of that time period. So Roblox developers began to put more thought into things like art direction, writing, and of course, characters for their games. And just like that, for the first time, we as Roblox players had something that we could reference on Roblox that was 100% originally from Roblox. Look at Blocktails. The amount of support and love shown towards these characters is absolutely outrageous. From NPCs as small as Red and Blue, to the Cruel King, to Griefer, there's so much passion that surrounds them, and they're all 100% original characters from Roblox. This actually ties into my video about gear and how it's still managed to be culturally relevant even after being deprecated back in 2019. Blocktails uses the sword fights on the Height swords as its main inciting incident. Heck, the entire game surrounds collecting these swords for something. I don't know. They only have like 3 chapters out right now. Hey, what do you know? A retro modern Roblox game with interesting characters that references Roblox media. Now look at fighting. Yes, I'm never going to stop talking about this game. Every character in this game is also based on some old Roblox gear. I mean, for crying out loud, the entire universe surrounding the game is based on old Roblox, but this time it's modernized in a really creative and artistic way. Maps reference Roblox HQ, the bowling alley, sword fights on the Heights, again, the list goes on. It's taken something as simple as an old Roblox hat that nobody can buy because, like, come on, are we being serious here? And turned it into a fully fleshed out character with a backstory and personality. And hey, look at that! Another retro modern Roblox game with quirky characters that references Roblox media. I could go on, but I'm sure you get the point by now. Essentially, when these games started to release and people started to make referencing Roblox actually interesting, these concepts started to expand beyond just 2007 Roblox aesthetics. People often break Roblox into 2 giant chunks, where this is pre-metaverse Roblox and this is post-metaverse Roblox. But in reality, Roblox has been through many different eras, so to speak. For example, I started playing Roblox back in 2014, which is right in between these 2 eras. 2014 Roblox had its own completely unique identity, which hasn't really been tapped into yet. Back then, you started to see the seeds that were planted for modern Roblox, but it still had some of that old Roblox charm. These integrations go beyond simple aesthetics too. Roblox has a whole underground subculture that focuses on various myths. Forsaken, despite being Dead by Daylight, has integrated these myths beautifully into the game, bringing characters like 1x4, John Doe, and Cool Kid to life as ruthless killers. These are all figures that have been in and around Roblox for many years, and each one has had some level of mystery surrounding them. Cool Kid and 007 and 7, the notorious hacker who brought chaos to natural disaster survival and work at a pizza place, John Doe, the looming figure of doom that hung over Roblox like a dark omen, and 1x4, a cursed administrator account that has the most official first-party Roblox lore out of any of the previously mentioned myths. But it isn't even just myths either. Developers are also getting old ex-administrators and Roblox employees involved with the world building of their games. People like John Shedletsky and Builderman are being used everywhere in these modern classic Roblox games. Shedletsky specifically is being used in multiple different games and being portrayed as multiple different characters. Even his old account Telemon has taken on a sort of religious subtext in the case of Forsaken. Oh geez, there are a lot of religious subtext in these games, huh? Okay, well that's a topic for another video, I guess. My main point is that it's not just, oh, retro slot modern Roblox game that has quirky characters and blah 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 blah. It's a celebration of all things Roblox, aesthetics or otherwise. But what has this done for the larger Roblox culture? Well, if you haven't figured it out already, what's happened over the past year or so has been overall really great for Roblox's growth. Games started to reference other games on the platform, integrating those characters and ideas into their own, bringing communities together in a really awesome way, and most importantly, showing that there is enough room on Roblox for every kind of game. No one's taking anyone's place, no one's out to get anyone else. At least, God, I hope no one's out to get anyone else, Jesus. This is the Roblox that we've always imagined. I really hate to see people disregard these games as being nothing more than slop, abusing the old Roblox aesthetic to bait kids into playing them. I gotta level with you guys for a second. Roblox is still a very young platform. The average age of a Roblox player is 12. They do not care that they were not around when quote-unquote old Roblox was actually a thing. They just see cool games with neat characters and go, hey, that's cool, I want to play that. And when they do, they go, hey, what's this referencing? And then they start to do research on old Roblox. These games aren't doing anything directly wrong. It's just another style that's become extremely popular. But even describing it as that seems a bit too cynical for me. So I want you all to have a different perspective the next time you see a game reference Shedletsky, put a stud texture on the ground, or play some old Roblox ouch sound effect. Tell me, which would you rather have? A creative, albeit somewhat played out retro modern Roblox game that actually tries something new, or a soulless metaverse-tastic gotcha game that encourages kids to gamble? I don't know about you, but I'd rather have the former. These games are planting the seeds for Roblox culture to grow. Plain and simple. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.